You're not failing because you're weak. You're stuck because your thoughts are working against you. You wake up already doubting. You move through your day with a cloud over your vision. Not because you lack talent, but because you never trained. You're thinking, you weren't born to struggle endlessly. You were born to rise. But you can't rise with a mind full of chains. Most people don't fail for lack of effort. They fail because their thoughts are undisciplined. The mind is not neutral. It's either working for you or against you. It builds or it breaks. It pushes you forward or it holds you down. And right now, if your life feels heavy, if you're stuck in the same loop, if success feels like a stranger, look first at your thinking. Because here's the truth. You become what you think about. This isn't just a nice phrase. It's a law. Like gravity. Like cause and effect. If your dominant thoughts are fear, then fear shapes your day. If your dominant thoughts are doubt, then doubt drives your decisions. But if your dominant thoughts are purpose, clarity, and confidence, then your life begins to move in that direction. Your mind is a quiet architect. It's building your reality when you're not watching. It listens to the thoughts you repeat. It takes them as instruction. So when you constantly say, I'm tired, I'm stuck, I'm not ready, your mind obeys. It builds a reality that reflects those commands. But if you begin to say, I am focused, I am learning, I am rising, the same mind will obey again. But this time, it builds a path forward. Understand this. Life is not random. It mirrors your internal state. Greatness is not luck. It's discipline. Successful people don't think like everyone else. They don't wait for good days to feel motivated. They decide how to think, no matter the day. They see setbacks, but don't live in them. They feel fear, but don't bow to it. They plan, they visualize, and they act even when it's hard. Why? Because they trained their mind. They didn't wait for clarity. They chose it. They shaped it, and that's the truth. No one told you clarity is not found. It is built. You build it by choosing your thoughts, daily, deliberately, relentlessly. You wouldn't walk outside naked. Then why walk out into the world with a mind full of fear and noise? Protect your mind like your life depends on it. Because it does guard your thoughts. Speak with intention. Affirm your worth. See the future you want again and again, until your mind believes it's already yours. This is not pretending. This is programming. Your mind is programmable. It follows repetition. Whatever you feed it consistently, it begins to accept as truth. So start today. Not tomorrow. Not when it's easier. Now, start by asking, what do I think about most? What plays on repeat in my mind? Are these thoughts helping me or hurting me? Are they sharpening me or dulling my edge? If you want a better life, you must choose better thoughts. Thoughts that uplift. Thoughts that expand. Thoughts that challenge, but do not crush. Speak like a leader. Think like a builder. Walk like a person who knows where they're going. When you think with power, you walk with purpose. When you think with faith, you speak with strength. When you think with vision, you act with clarity. The world responds to that energy. Opportunities open. People notice. Progress accelerates. But none of that happens until you rewire the machine that runs it all, your mind. You don't need more motivation. You need new mental wiring. You don't need outside validation. You need inner alignment. You don't need someone to save you. You need to train yourself. The success formula is this: what you think shapes how you feel. How you feel drives what you do. What you do builds your life. So if you want a better life, don't start with doing. Start with thinking. Don't start with changing the world. Start with changing your thoughts. That's where it all begins. That's where you take back control. Imagine your mind as a garden. What you plant grows. Plant fear, and fear multiplies. Plant purpose, and purpose grows roots. Every thought is a seed. Every repetition is watering that seed. So what are you watering every day? Are you growing weeds or growing strength? This is not just mindset, it's mental leadership. You're not a passenger in your mind. You're the pilot. You get to direct it. You get to command it. But only if you decide. Decide now, right here. No more passive thinking. No more mental chaos. No more default mode. Start thinking with clarity. Start thinking with design. Say to yourself, I am not my past. I am not my fears. I am not my old habits. I am what I choose to become. And then choose wisely. Choose thoughts that see possibilities. Choose thoughts that honor your calling. Choose thoughts that remind you you were not born to be average. You were born to lead, to build, to create, to inspire, to grow. But your future waits for the real you, the focused you, the bold you, the version of you who takes control of their thoughts and never lets go. So here's your daily practice. Each morning, before the noise, before the phone, before the world gets a piece of you, claim your mind, sit with silence, speak truth over yourself. Visualize what you're building, see it, feel it, believe it, and then carry that energy into your day. When fear whispers, don't answer. When doubt shows up, walk past it. You don't owe your past anything, but you owe your future everything. Be deliberate, be clear, be ruthless about what thoughts get to live in your mind, because the life you want is already waiting. But it needs a new thinker. It needs a new mindset. It needs you, rewired, refocused, rebuilt from the inside out. You're not failing, you're awakening. Now rise and lead. Then let's keep going, because this is not just a speech. This is your new beginning. You don't change your life in a moment. You change it in layers. Day by day, thought by thought, pattern by pattern. And that's what we're doing here. Building your foundation again from the ground up. Let's go deeper. Your thoughts don't just affect your actions. They affect your energy. People feel your energy before they hear your words. And energy doesn't lie. You can dress sharp. You can talk smooth. But if your thoughts are weak, your energy will be too. The room knows. The opportunity knows. Success knows that it will not come to a mind that expects to fail. So ask yourself, do I walk into the day like I deserve to win? Or do I enter with hesitation, waiting to be told who I am? Train your thoughts to match the life you want. Because if your thinking doesn't rise, your life never will. You can't build a new future with an old mindset. You can't attract abundance while thinking like you're still stuck. The mind must go there first. It must lead, then the rest of your life will follow. And here's the truth most people miss. Your current thoughts are not yours by design. They're a mix of old influences, childhood conditioning, past trauma, and stories you never questioned. They were planted in you, by media, by parents, by failures. But here's the breakthrough. You can unplant them. You can uproot the lies. You can rewrite every belief that no longer serves the leader you are becoming. You are not your story. You are the storyteller. You don't have to keep reliving the old chapter. You can turn the page. You can start a new script, but you must take full ownership. Nobody's coming to change your mind for you. That's your job. That's your responsibility. You have power most never claim, because most don't know it's theirs. But now you know. Now it's on you. Repetition is the tool. Consistency is the path. Conviction is the fuel. Wake up with intention. Speak your power out loud. I am disciplined. I am clear. I am becoming stronger every day. I build my life from the inside. Out. Don't just think it. Say it. Hear it. Feel it. Because emotion locks in the thought. It tells the mind, this matters. And the mind will remember. It will shape you accordingly. You've shaped your mind for weakness long enough. Now shape it for strength. You've let your thinking drift. Now take the wheel. You've absorbed thoughts from the world. Now inject thoughts of your own design. The best version of you is not found in books. It's not found in others. It's found when you go within and clear out what doesn't belong. So take inventory. Every time a thought enters your mind, ask, does this empower me or limit me? If it limits you, cut it. Reject it. Replace it. You are the gatekeeper. And your gates have been opened too wide for too long. Too many lies have gotten in. Too much noise, too much fear, but not anymore. Starting now, you guard your mind like a sacred temple. Only strength gets in. Only vision, only purpose. Nothing else gets through. You're not average. You're not confused. You're not broken. You are powerful. You are designed for greatness. You are here to lead, to grow, to rise, and no thought that says otherwise gets to live. That's how transformation begins. One powerful thought, chosen on purpose, and repeated without apology. When you do this every day, you start to feel different, and that's when life begins to shift. Not because life changed, but because you did. You moved from drifting to driving, from reacting to creating, from surviving to leading. And that's the moment the world starts to respond to you differently, because your frequency changed, because your identity sharpened. People feel it. Doors open, paths appear, but not by chance, by clarity. Clarity is power, and clarity begins in the mind. So what's next? Next, you build a daily discipline. 10 minutes a day, not scrolling, not reacting, not comparing. 10 minutes of silence, focus, affirmation, and vision. Every day you visualize the life you want. You speak it into being. You declare who you are, no matter what the current circumstances say, and you keep going. You keep repeating until the old patterns break, until the new mindset locks in.